ripped down third, but what a catch!
What a catch.
What a catch!
And you can kiss that one goodbye. That's a 2-run bomb.
Swing and a miss, strike 3.
The tag is made. Play it home. Shot to right to the field. That's got a chance. That ball is long gone.
Good evening and welcome to the Gulf Coast Sports Network. Thank you for joining us tonight. We have a cross-county conflict in store tonight as the Royal Knights of River Ridge High School from Pasco have made the journey north to Hernando County to take on the Eagles of Springstead. We do want to make our viewers aware we've just been informed that we are in a slight delay as we await for the umpiring crew to arrive. We estimate first pitch to be delayed by about 10 minutes is what we were informed. So we're now looking at a 7:10 first pitch is what we were informed. But alongside Paul Smith, I'm Will Wilkie. We'll be bringing you the call for tonight's ball game. Paul, here we are. You know, it's the end of March already. Just 1 month left to go in the regular season. And it's about this time of year where teams try to make their final adjustments for the upcoming playoff push.
Yeah, that's right, Will. And thanks for joining us tonight. This is the time of year where you know what you have in your program, and it's about putting all the pieces together in the right combination to secure victories and build momentum and confidence with your players. So what we're going to do is going to start off with the pregame summary with the River Ridge Royal Knights. Coach Liam McEwen's squad is battle tested as they have played extremely difficult schedule this season. While they currently own a 5-9 record, they're very talented from the top to the bottom and very easily could be 9-5, as 4 of their losses have been just by 2 runs or less. And to put the difficulty in their schedule into perspective, the combination record of the 9 teams they lost to are 81-36.
Wow. For
tonight's game, the Royal Knights are led offensively by Cameron Kessel, Anthony Gilliam, and Joseph DeCesario.
Thank you for the rundown on the Royal Knights, Paul. How about a rundown on the home team tonight, the Springstead Eagles?
Well, Coach Nesmith's Eagles are coming in on a 3-game winning streak, taking victories over Wiki Wachi, which we carried on GCSN last week, as well as Sun Lake and 5A, which now brings their season tally to a 10-5. And they have the momentum working their way, just as we talked about a little earlier. They're hitting over 300 as a team, which is very impressive. But junior Brendan Anderson is swinging a hot bat, and senior Ty Grover, he leads the team in extra base hit and RBI. But from top to bottom, the batting order, the way the Eagles have been hitting lately, it'll make it a challenge for the Royal Knights pitching staff tonight.
Thank you, Paul, for the rundowns of both squads. Again, we are in a delay. Well, we've been informed it's a 10-minute delay for the umpire crew. But we do have a great evening of baseball action coming our way. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Also hit the like button. Let us know that you're enjoying the broadcast tonight. We'll bring the Divinity Med Spa starting lineup to you as we get a little bit closer to the action. We'll take a break in a couple of seconds here, but I do want to make you aware we are a 501c3 registered nonprofit. Your viewership and your support means a lot to us here at the Gulf Coast Sports Network. We do appreciate that if you would hit that subscribe button. It helps us out tremendously for us and our partners to bring these games to you live year in and year out, now entering our 3rd season of live action covering Tampa Bay sports. Also, give us a follow on Facebook and Twitter. All of our content is free, so these free subscriptions, you get all this great content, but it does help us out. We really appreciate it. Search for GCSN Broadcasts on Facebook and Twitter. We put up the game highlights. We'll have the highlights from tonight's ball game posted there later on this evening, as well as our Glory Days Player of the Game featured there. And this year we have a special partnership with Glory Days. They've been with us since the beginning. Great support from Rory and the crew down there on the Glory Days on Cortez Boulevard in Brooksville, Florida. We appreciate their support. The Player of the Game this year gets the $10 Glory Days gift certificate and a mini bat courtesy of the Gulf Coast Sports Network to commemorate their fabulous play on the diamond. And again, they get profiled on our Facebook and Twitter pages, so go ahead, give us a follow at GCSN Broadcast. For now, as we await the first pitch, we're going to go ahead and take a break. Don't go anywhere. And it'll be Paul Smith, Will Wilkie, right back with you right after this.
Preparing for that next step in life isn't always easy. At Nautilus Financial Group, our combination of experience, professionalism, and access to a wide variety of products and services to help meet all of your financial goals. For a new level of attention, insight, and capability, contact the trusted team at Nautilus Financial Group.
When you play football, you develop this mentality that, you know, you can withstand anything. You're Mr. Tough Guy. So years I had been battling. I was just excited to finally meet someone who knew what I was going through, who saw my pain, to think that in a matter of one treatment, and it got better and better as I began to get treatments throughout the month. You know, why would you deal with this pain for another day?
Welcome to the Clubhouse, Tampa Bay's premier baseball and softball training facility. Our 11,000 square foot training facility features rentable cages and bullpen lanes, along with the newest technology such as HitTrax and Rapsodo, baseball and softball pitching machines, full gym, and plyo area, all to keep you at the top of your game. We also have a fully stocked baseball and softball pro shop carrying the biggest brands such as Marucci, Rawlings, Easton, DeMarini, Wilson, and many more. If you're in need of training, we also have the area's top professional instructors offering hitting, pitching, fielding, and strength instruction for both baseball and softball players. From youth to professional athletes, the Clubhouse has you covered. We are conveniently located 1 mile east of the Suncoast Parkway on Spring Hill Drive. Stop in and check us out.
Navy SEAL veteran and endurance athlete Don Mann pushed his body to the limit and tried regenerative medicine when all other options failed.
It's unbelievable. I just assumed I was going to be in pain forever. And I've been in pain since the 80s. Now I'm running and riding a bicycle faster than I have in 7 years. Even my vision is better. I'm 100% pain-free right now. And I don't take any medications.
Call Aligned Integrative Medicine for exam and x-rays to see if you qualify for regenerative treatment.
I was fortunate enough to be able to work with Divinity on a custom skincare regimen the year leading up to my wedding. It included a series of in-office treatments, microneedling, PRP, hydrofacials, and an at-home skincare regimen. So I had no worries the day of my wedding. My skin was perfect.
Thank you for sticking with us here in Spring Hill, Florida. Coming to you live from Springstead High School for tonight's matchup between River Ridge and Springstead. If you're just joining us or if you joined during the commercial breaks, we're actually in a umpire delay. We were informed that we would have a 7:10. That's a 7:10 first pitch tonight. So we're going to run a couple of commercials a little bit longer than we normally would. We know that that's not everybody's preference, but unfortunately it is where we are. But we can talk a little bit about both teams here tonight before we go back to a commercial break. So we covered River Ridge earlier on this season in a game against Hudson down in Newport Richey. And Hudson was able to pull off the upset in that game behind some really timely hitting. River Ridge made a little bit of a comeback towards the latter innings, but they weren't able to capitalize. But as Paul mentioned during our pregame, I mean, they have played an incredibly tough schedule this season. So Coach Liam McHugh is out to challenge his squad this season. And Paul, we talked about records, but really what matters is playoff time. So yes, I mean, you have some concerns regarding seeding for the playoffs, but what's your opinion, playing a tougher schedule and getting your team sort of battle tested ready for the playoffs?
Well, it's one of those things where, the regular season, like you said, it doesn't mean as much as the playoffs. As long as you're going into the playoffs healthy, as playing as a good team, as unity, as one, a lot of things can happen in the playoffs. You got a team that may not be as high as a seed, but, they catch that momentum, they catch fire, and they can upset a team just like anybody else can.
Absolutely right. Last season on the Gulf Coast Sports Network, we covered Hernando High School's run through the playoffs. They were a lower seeded team. I believe, if memory serves, they were 4th or 5th. And yet they made it all the way to the regional finals against Dunedin, just one game away from the Final Four. So like you said, anything can happen. But you use that regular season as the building block towards your playoff success.
Absolutely, yeah. You want to just make sure your team is, like I said, playing as one, making sure all the guys are out there doing what they're supposed to do out there. You get timely hitting, some timely pitching. Who's to say where you can go in the playoffs? Like you said, Hernando, lower seed, they ended up going ahead and rolling, getting up there almost to the Final Four there. And like I said, it's one of those situations where the regular season, it doesn't mean as much, but when the playoffs come, that's when it's time to shine.
And then on the flip side, you've got Springstead, who's run off 3 games in a row. They hold a 10-5 record, so they're starting to find a groove. And while I guess it depends on your perspective. So you have those building blocks of the regular season, and Springstead certainly found some momentum from the midseason onward. They got kind of off to a rough start, but they've run off a bunch of wins in a row. And that confidence is so important towards that playoff success as well. And you get those by getting those victories.
Yeah, when you got a team that's batting over 300, as a team, and like you said, they run off 3 in a row. They got a 10-5 record. They're catching fire right at the right time, and that could carry a lot of ways. I mentioned, about, regular season doesn't mean as much, but like you mentioned, though, it's one of those situations to where if the team is catching fire right at the right time, they can go a long way. They can bring that momentum with them, and they can go deep into the playoffs.
And it looks like our umpire crew has arrived. So we're about ready to get underway. Coach George Neesmith from Springstead and Coach Liam McHugh heading out to home plate to go over the ground rules for tonight's ballgame. Thank you for sticking with us through that short delay. We hope you found our irreverent commentary as thought-provoking as perhaps we did. Checking to see how many viewers dropped off after I made that comment. They're all still with us. That's fabulous.
It's called filler. It's called filler.
But for those of you joining us right now, as we're about ready to get underway, go ahead, hit that like button. A little bit of inside baseball on why the like button is important. Number one, we do appreciate knowing that you're enjoying the broadcast. Of course, we do appreciate that. But outside of that, the way the YouTube algorithm actually works is there are several keywords that are attached to each upload. And so if someone were to search for baseball or high school baseball or Florida high school baseball, the way the algorithm works is it actually bases the suggested videos off the number of likes that the video receives. So one of the major goals that the Gulf Coast Sports Network has as a nonprofit sports media company is we want to get these kids exposure to give them opportunities to play at the next level. And one of the ways that we can do that is by having more people see our broadcast. So if you hit that like button, it gets more exposure for these kids. Hopefully the right people see it and they get opportunities to play at the next level, and not only to advance their athletic careers, but hopefully their educational aspirations as well. So go ahead, give us a like. We do appreciate it, and it does go a long way. And again, thank you for joining us here on the Gulf Coast Sports Network. We're going to go ahead and take one last break and be back for the first pitch right after this. You're watching GCSN.
I'll tell him. I remember last week I was at Wiki watching. I was on the bases.
Thank you, sir. We appreciate
my butt out.
Thank you, sir. We appreciate you. Third base, number 22.
So they're doing the starting announcements, and we're going to go ahead and do our Divinity Med Spa starting lineup right now.
The Divinity Med Spa starting lineup.
First for the visiting Royal Knights of River Ridge. Batting first and pitching, Joseph DiSiderio. Batting second, playing left field, Anthony Gulemi. Batting third, playing shortstop, Darian Collins. Batting fourth, playing center field, Chad Francis. Batting fifth, DHing, Tyler Jensen. Batting sixth, playing first base, Caden Wilson. Batting seventh and catching, Jax Golden. Batting eighth, playing third base, Carson Cooley. And batting ninth, playing right field, Tommy DiLoretta. And getting the start at second base tonight, Jacob Yeager. And the Royal Knights are coached by Liam McHugh. And now for the home team, Springstead Eagles. Batting first, playing second base, Elijah Sayre. Batting second, playing left field, Brendan Anderson. Batting third, behind the plate, Jaden Garcia. Batting fourth, playing first base, Nico Janssens. Batting fifth, playing third base, Ty Grover. Batting sixth, playing shortstop, Nick Franklin. Batting seventh, playing right field, Dalton Williams. Batting eighth, DHing Uriel Acevedo. And batting ninth, playing center field, Jaden Alba. And getting the start on the hill, Owen Harpersad. And the Eagles are coached by George Neesmith. And this is your Divinity Med Spa starting lineup. And now we'll join the public address announcer for the national anthem. And probably the two best words you'll hear out of my mouth tonight, play ball. So we're ready to get underway. We're going to go ahead and go through the defensive set for you for Springstead. Starting with the battery, Harpersad on the mound. Garcia behind the plate, getting the start at third base tonight, Ty Grover. Franklin at shortstop, Sayre at second base. Janssens at first, Anderson in left, Alba in center, and Williams go ahead and gets the start in right field tonight. We'll go ahead and get through the River Ridge defensive set when they take the field. And we were just informed the reason for the umpire delay this evening. They were actually here on site. There was an equipment issue that they had to resolve before they were ready to play. And obviously, as with anything, safety comes first, Paul. We want to make sure that everyone is safe and ready to go. And just a personal note for myself, I want to, say thank you to these umpires. Not only just tonight, but all season long. We don't have umpires, we don't have a game, and a lot of times they catch a lot of heat. A lot of times undeservedly so, but they put in top effort. And we talk to them frequently before each game. And these are good guys, good people, trying their best out there. So thank you to the umpire crew tonight.
And being a former official, Will, I can tell you, I know exactly what you mean. Well, let's get this game started, Will. So, again, on the mound, Owen Harper said he's going to be facing Joseph DeSadrio. And here's the first pitch. Right down the middle for a strike.
Yeah, Harper said doing what you want to do as a pitcher, getting ahead in that count.
So Harperstead, here's the 0-1 pitch. Little curve, chop foul down the third base line.
Harper said quickly up 0-2, working from the stretch to start off the ball game. We'll see if DeSiderio can make that adjustment, Paul, and try to get a leadoff runner aboard for River Ridge.
So here's the 0-2 pitch. That's a little bit outside, a little high. Harperstead's going to go ahead and looks like he's starting to work a little bit on the outside to start off this game.
Yeah, good offering, being ahead 0-2, trying to make DeSiderio chase on that one.
Now for the 1-2 pitch. A little bit high. Harperstead, like you said, he's going to see what these guys will want to chase after. DeSiderio, he's going to be looking to see if he can get a little something right across the plate. So here's the 2-2. There's a shot down the shortstop there, taken there by Franklin. Oh, looks like it scoots right up under his glove.
Yeah, Franklin tried to make the backhand on that play, but took his eyes off the ball as he saw DeSiderio motoring down that first base line. So the speed of the leadoff hitter really played an effect on that ground ball over to short. Leadoff runner on.
So with DeSiderio up at first base, we got Anthony Gualami. Big lefty here. Here's the pitch. Oh, it looks like he's laying down a bunt down to third base. Grover picks it up, the throw over to first. Not in time.
Yeah, that was a tough play for Grover. Had to charge it the entire way, barehanding that ball, not wasting a second. But the speed of Galami, just too much on that play. And a beautiful bunt down that third base line. 2 runners on, and River Ridge threatening early.
Yeah, nicely placed down there. And like you said, definitely a lot of speed. He's a tall fellow who gets some long legs out there, so he definitely motored down the line there. So that'll bring up Darian Collins here to face Harperstead. Got first base playing in. Here's the pitch. Oh, a bunt attempt going high down third. Out of play. So it looks like River Ridge is definitely going to play some station-to-station ball. Looks like they're trying to get the runners moved over. Get 2 in scoring position. Put the pressure on Springstead.
Yeah, certainly you'd rather go that route than risk the potential double play, although you do have your number 3 hitter up.
There's
Jansen's creeping.
It's a little bit high. Yeah, Jansen's playing in a little bit there on first. Looking to see if he can cut off the play at third if it gets bunted down that way. Here's Harperstead's 1-1 pitch.
Jansen's is a lefty, so that would actually play in Springstead's favor, making that crossfield throw over to third.
There's a shot down the right field line. Going to go foul. So Collins with 1-2. Nobody out, 2 men on. River Ridge looking to capitalize here on a little bit of first inning. Here's the 1-2 pitch. There's a shot up again down the right field line. Going to go foul.
Yeah, good battle by Collins. Keeping himself alive down on the count, trying to make something happen for River Ridge. Already they've got a runner in scoring position with nobody out in the top of the first, so a big opportunity for Collins.
Collins calls time, steps out. Going to compose himself a little bit. Here's Harperstead's 1-2 pitch. There's a shot to shortstop. Goes ahead. Oh, bobbles it a little bit. Oh, loses the handle. And he's safe at second.
Yeah, Franklin looking for that double play ball. Unable to come up with it. Had a little bit of a slip as well. And that'll allow Collins to be safe at first. Galami safe at second. So bases loaded. Exactly what you want if you're River Ridge.
With your cleanup hitter, Chad Francis, stepping in here. Harperstead just got to do a little concentration here. Here's the pitch.
Nice break on that ball.
Yeah, a nice little curve ball catching on the outside corner there. Francis down 0-1. Here's the pitch. Oh, cut on. Pretty. It'll be 0-2.
Yeah, Harperstead quickly up 0-2 on Francis. Have to imagine that we'll see something outside of the zone trying to get Francis to go chase it.
Corners are in on here. Going to see if they can cut off the run at home. So here's Harperstead's 0-2 pitch. Collins has a chopper right on the third base. Grover throws it over to first. A little high. Oh. You're going to have 2 runs score on that. That'll bring River Ridge up 2-0.
Yeah, got to be a little bit of a frustrating situation for Harperstead. He's actually getting the job done, getting the ground balls that he wants. And instead of being out of the inning, he's looking at a 2-0 deficit.
Yeah, it's kind of a little bit of deflating when, you're relying on your fielders and a little bobble here and there. So
Tyler Jensen now in the box.
Tyler Jensen DHing tonight. Harperstead's offering is a little bit high. Going to be 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Nice curve ball. Looks like a little bit low and inside. Harperstead's just got to shake off those miscues. Just concentrate on getting out of here.
That's right, Paul. It's one of those situations where you have a start like this where you're actually pitching well, and you got to worry about trying to do too much at this point going forward.
Delivered a nice strike right down the middle on that one. Here's the 1-2-1 pitch. Oh, strike on the lower inside corner there.
Good job by Harperstead to battle back to work the count even. Jensen will have to protect the remainder of the way. A hit would likely equal a run, as there's no force at home, so he just wants to put a bat on that ball.
And there it is. He fouls that one off. Count will remain 2-2.
Will Wilkie alongside Paul Smith bringing you the call here this evening. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast tonight here on the Gulf Coast Sports Network.
Here's Harper says 2-2 pitch. A little low in the dirt, gets by the catcher. Runner from third is going to come in and score. Francis will move up to third.
Yeah, another run for River Ridge. And it also runs the count full, 3-2 for Jensen.
It's not the start Springstead was looking for. So with Jensen on a full count here, here's Harper says delivery. That's down low.
Yeah, that'll be ball 4, putting runners on the corners. Now for River Ridge.
The man on first and third, nobody out.
And it looks like Garcia's going to take a trip to the mound and have a mini conference, and we'll take a little conference with our partners, so we'll be back in a second. So the conference concludes. That was a quick one. You know, Paul, got to imagine that it's just words of encouragement at this point. You know, just keep doing what you're doing because Harper said's actually pitching quite well.
Yeah, definitely.
That was his first walk. So
yeah, I mean he's getting the ball over again. Miscues on the infield there is not helping his cause.
Brings up Caden Wilson.
Caden Wilson first base tonight. Here's the first pitch for Harper said. Down a little bit low. Be ball 1.
Grover in on the lip of the infield. Rest of the defense in a double play position.
And there's the runner going. Pop foul.
Yeah, Jensen was on the move.
Got a good jump there. He had a real good jump there. I think I don't know if they would have even had him on the throw down, but Harper says got a 1-1 here to Jansen, so he's got to just concentrate here and just keep delivering. There's Rich.
Bunt is shown. Snap throw down to first.
Back in time.
Good idea by Garcia there.
So Harper says working with a 2-1 here. Steps off. Gets the sign here. Here's the pitch. Runner goes.
Jensen breaks for second, makes it in easily. Pump throw down to third, trying to make Francis commit.
I think they were willing to give up that stolen base on that one just to make sure the runner at third stays put. So it's going to be 3-1. To Wilson. Here's the pitch. A little low and inside.
Yeah, good patience by Wilson to take the walk, loads the bases for River Ridge. And wow, they've got a big inning going here in the top of the first. They've already plated 3, nobody out.
Jax Golden steps up to the plate. Bases loaded again, nobody out. There's a pop up behind the plate. Gonna be 0-1.
And we talked about it, Paul, at the beginning of the game. This is a battle-tested River Ridge squad, and they've shown great discipline.
Here's the 0-1. Uncle Charlie goes in. 0-2.
Nice hook on that curveball.
Harper says curveball's working pretty well tonight. Everything they've hit so far has been off the fastball, which is 0-2 pitch. There's a shot right back up the middle. That's going to go out into center field. That's going to plate one. They're going to hold the runner at third. That'll make it 4-0 River Ridge.
That's right, RBI single for Jax Golden on a beautiful hit right back up the middle.
The third baseman, number 22, Cooley.
Nice piece of hitting. Now brings up
Carson Cooley will be stepping up, playing third base tonight for River Ridge.
Perkins running at first base for the Royal Knights.
So Harper said's got to deal with another bases loaded, nobody out.
And we have a courtesy runner at first base. That's Braden Perkins.
There's a shot down third. It's just going to go a little bit foul. Oh, Grover runs into the runner down there at third. Looks like everybody's all right. So Cooley's there dealing with an 0-1. Again, bases loaded. Runners, corners are in. Here's Harper said's pitch. Took a little something off that one. Cooley out ahead of that.
Yeah, good change of speeds by Harper said, getting Cooley to swing right through it. He's trying to make something happen with those bases loaded. He's got Jensen on third, Wilson on second, Golden on first after that RBI single up the middle.
Here's the 0-2. Hey, he struck him out.
A big strikeout for Harper said, and the Eagles, that they're able to notch the first out of the inning and put a halt to that momentum.
The right fielder, number 15.
So that'll bring up Tommy DeLoretti. Playing in right field for River Ridge tonight. So we got one out, bases loaded. And here's the pitch. There's a shot right back up the middle there. Franklin over to second, over to first. Looks like they got a double play.
Yeah, big time double play. But not before River Ridge plates four. We move to the bottom of the first inning. 4-0 is your score. You're watching the Gulf Coast Sports Network.
I was fortunate enough to be able to work with Divinity on a custom skincare regimen the year leading up to my wedding. It included a series of in-office treatments, microneedling, PRP, hydrofacials, and an at-home skincare regimen. So I had no worries the day of my wedding. My skin was perfect.
We move to the bottom of the first, and what a start for River Ridge, Paul. Exactly what you wanted to do.
Yeah, they jumped up out there 4-0 there. They got out on top there, and they're going to see if they can keep the proverbial foot on the throat of Springstead here. And
yeah, right after first pitch, and the home team Eagles are already looking up, and they've got a little bit of a hill to climb, trailing by 4. We'll run through the defensive set for River Ridge, starting with the battery. DeCiderio on the mound, Golden behind the plate. He had that RBI single. Cooley at third, Collins at short, Yeager at second base, Wilson at first, Gulemi in left, Francis in center, and DeLoretti in right field. And you know, the nice thing, Paul, about getting off to an early lead like that on the top half of the first inning if you're River Ridge, you can play a little loose and just let the game come to you.
Yeah, absolutely. Desiderio, the only thing you got to worry about, is it was a long first half inning there, so hopefully that he didn't get too tight and whatnot, and we'll see how he goes. So he's going to be facing Springstead's leadoff hitter, Elijah Sayer. So here's Desiderio's first pitch. Fastball. Fouls it off. It'll be 0-1. Springstead here's just got to concentrate, bat the ball, get a little something going, scratch back into this game. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fastball a little low outside. River Ridge playing a man up on third there, looking out for a little bit of a bunt. Here's the 1-1. Oh, shot foul to the right. Going to be 1-2. Sayer just a little bit late on that one.
Yeah, Desiderio right where he wants to be, ahead in the count. Going to be looking for that punch out. Sayer's going to have to protect on this count the remainder of the way.
Here's the 1-2. Curveball. Popped up. Going to go foul, out of play. Keep the count at 1-2. So Sayer's definitely putting up a little bit of a scrap here. Desiderio's going to go ahead and deliver his 1-2 pitch. Fastball right down the middle. There's a shot to Collins. Collins scoops it up, throw it to first. It's going to be 1 out. So nice play there by Collins. Routine chopper. And that'll bring up Brendan Anderson.
Yeah, Anderson's swinging a hot bat as of late. Had a huge game in our broadcast last week against Wikiwachi. We called it the rematch game.
Here's a pitch from Desiderio. Fastball. That's a strike. Desiderio's got a little heat throwing. Got a pretty good fastball so far working. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A little bit high. Bring the count 1-1.
Yeah, Desiderio working from the windup tonight. Off to the start that he wants. 7 pitches in, already has an out to his credit.
There's a shot down first. I'm going to go foul. So Anderson will be a little bit of a hole. 1-2. 1 out here in the bottom on the first. Here's the 1-2. A little bit high and outside.
Yeah, Jack's calling for that high fastball. A good idea, a good call on that 1-2 count.
See if Anderson was going to go chase. Had some discipline there. So we got a 2-2. Here's the pitch to Anderson. There's a shot to right, just behind first base. Second base goes out. Nice play there by Yeager.
Yeah, good pursuit by Yeager on that play. Has kind of made the over-to-the-shoulder grab. There is a wind tonight, about 5 to 7 miles an hour, going out to right field, so his initial judgment of where that ball was going probably altered a little bit in his pursuit. But able to track it all the way to the mid. And 2 outs now for River Ridge.
That'll bring up Jaden Garcia for Springstead. Doing some catching tonight. So here's his first look at Desiderio. This curveball goes a little bit low and outside. 1-0.
Yeah, good recognition by Garcia on that one, wrecking it outside of the hand because it did start out over the plate before tailing off out over the outer side.
And the 1-0. There's a shot going right down to first base. Picked up by Wilson. Bobbled a little bit. Takes it himself. Makes the out. So that's 3 up, 3 down.
An efficient job by River Ridge defensively, 4 runs, 2 hits for River Ridge. No runs, no hits for Springstead. Don't go anywhere. You're watching the Gulf Coast Sports
Welcome
Network.
To the Clubhouse, Tampa Bay's premier baseball and softball training facility. Our 11,000 square foot training facility features rentable cages and bullpen lanes, along with the newest technology such as HitTrax and Rapsodo, baseball and softball pitching machines, full gym, and plyo area, all to keep you at the top of your game. We also have a fully stocked baseball and softball pro shop carrying the biggest brands such as Marucci, Rawlings, Easton, DeMarini, Wilson, and many more. If you're in need of training, we also have the area's top professional instructors offering hitting, pitching, fielding, and strength instruction for both baseball and softball players. From youth to professional athletes, the clubhouse has you covered. We are conveniently located 1 mile east of the Suncoast Parkway on Spring Hill Drive. Stop in and check us out.
Top of the second inning. 4-0 advantage River Ridge over Springstead.
Yeah, River Ridge batted around the first inning there, plate and 4, and Joey DeSiderio is going to go ahead and lead things off here for River Ridge.
Yeah, and that actually brings up another advantage for River Ridge, Paul. They took advantage of their opportunities in the first on some Springstead miscues, but now they've seen Harperstead already one time around, and with it being a short half inning, now they can go up and make those adjustments quickly that they've seen from the first time around. So River Ridge has an advantage here in the second.
Yeah, like you mentioned earlier before, playing a little loose, having a 4-0 lead, feeling a little bit more comfortable. Especially if you go ahead and bat around in the first, you get to see the pitcher again immediately and see what kind of timing you can get now this time around. But DeSiderio had a single last time about and came around and scored.
Yeah, and like we mentioned, it's not like Harperstead actually pitched well in the first inning. That's why it's got to be a frustrating situation for him. Only walked 2 batters in that first inning.
DeSiderio, the pitcher, number 3.
So again, Joey DeSiderio will be leading off here for River Ridge. Owen Harperstead going to pitch from the stretch. Here's the first pitch to the at-bat.
Good fastball over the outer half.
Yeah, nice strike on the outside corner there. That'll bring it 0-1. Harperstead looks. Here's the delivery. Take a little something off that one. That's going to be 0-2.
Yeah, nice breaking pitch. Harper doing well to get ahead 0-2. A lot of options for him here. DeSiderio is going to have to take that 2-strike approach just to try to keep this at bat alive.
Here's the 0-2. Here's the curve ball, goes out to Sayer. Scoops it up to throw to first. That'll be 1 away.
Yeah, 4-3 on the ground ball. Good job by Sayer keeping it in front of him and making that routine toss to first for out number 1 of the inning.
Fielder, number 7, Guilemi.
So that'll bring up Anthony Guilemi, the lefty. Tall, lanky fella. He's got those long legs. Ran out that first inning single. Got a little bit of speed to him. So here's Harperstead's pitch. A little high and outside. Going to be 1-0. Harperstead just got to shake off that first inning. Just concentrate here. Just go ahead and just throw some strikes. And again, let your fielders do it.
That's right, Paul. He's already off to a quick start this inning. Got that one out on the grounder to Sayer at second. Maybe taking a little bit of pressure off of him. Just let that ball fly.
Guilemi fouls that one off. So it'll be 1-1. Here's the pitch. Curveball chopped on, foul behind the plate. So Harper says it's up again, 1-2 on this one, 1 out. Going to try to take advantage of the off-speed pitch, as he looks like he starting to deal those for some strikes there. These guys are anticipating fastballs. Here's the 1-2. A little bit low. It'll be 2-2. On deck for River Ridge is Darian Collins. Reached base on an error last inning. Came around and scored. Here's the 2-2. There's a shot out in the center field. That's going to fall in for a base hit. So Galemi reaches again.
Yeah, nice piece of hitting by Galemi, just sitting back and waiting on that off-speed pitch and driving it to center field.
Number 2.
So that'll bring Darian Collins up. Darren reached last time on an error, like I said, and came around and scored. So 1 out, 1 man on. Harper says got to keep an eye on Galemi. He's got that speed over there. And the throw over to first. Back easily. Collins looking to bring Galemi over, possibly move him up to second, possibly third. Here's the pitch, and the runner goes. Throw down to second. And he's in there.
Yeah, good jump by Galemi on that one. Making it into second rather easily. Putting a runner in scoring position with 1 out for River Ridge.
So it's 1-1 to Collins. That's pitch up high. Excuse me, that's 2-0. Sorry about that.
And we'll be able to, just so our viewers are aware, we'll be able to make the adjustment to our camera as far as the lighting between innings, so just bear with us on that.
Here's the 2-0. It's swing and miss. Throw down to second.
Nice idea by Garcia, recognizing the secondary lead there by Galemi at second. Tried to sneak one down there. Beautiful throw.
So it'll be 2-1 to Collins. Here's the pitch. Down a little bit low. It'll be 3-1.
Yeah, not a bad idea by Harperstead on that one, trying to go for the breaking ball, starting out over the plate.
So Collins got the hitter's count now. 1 out, man on second. Galemi's going. There's a swing, miss. Throw down to third. And he made it. The ball looks like he got away from Grover there a little bit.
Yeah, not enough for an advancement on the play, though. Galemi did pop up and thought about it. But Grover able to get enough glove on that one, so it didn't stray too far from the bag.
So
payoff pitch here for Harperstead.
Yeah, I was going to say Harperstead's got the full count going here. Man on third, 1 out. Here it is. Swing and a miss. Took a little bit off that one.
Yeah, nice changeup by Harperstead for the strikeout and out number 2 for River Ridge.
14.
So that'll bring up Chad Francis. Francis reached out an error in the first inning from first baseman. Came around and scored. So we got 2 outs here. Harperstead's working. Here's the pitch. There's a shot to third. In between short and third. That'll play it in the run.
Yeah, good job by Francis pulling that ball, driving it into left field.
The designated hitter.
Getting an RBI for him and run number 5 for River Ridge.
So that'll bring up Tyler Jensen. That'll make it 5-0 River Ridge.
Didn't try to do too much with that ball.
There's a fastball inside for a strike. Harperstead's got that off-speed pitch working pretty well. He's got struck out Collins on the off-speed pitch, and Desario to start the inning on the off-speed pitch took a couple hacks that didn't connect with. So you might want to start thinking about maybe changing that up into a little bit more.
Yeah, and it's a good change of velocity, Paul, too. Nice
Runner
breaking
goes.
ball, but a good pitch to steal on.
And it was. And it goes out in the center field, but the runner's not going to advance, so Francis moves up to second.
Moving it to 0-2 on Jansen. So Harper says going to be looking for that punch-out pitch. Jansen wants to keep this inning going for River Ridge.
Here's the 0-2. Ball down low. Blocked by the catcher. Man's going to third. The throw down. Not in time. So Francis moves his way down to third.
Yeah, Garcia was able to block that one, but couldn't find it fast enough. And a good read by Francis to not hesitate, reading the ball in the dirt and taking off for third immediately.
Coach Hughes going to go ahead and have a word with Jensen there. A little strategy here. See what they want to do with 2 outs, a man on third. Down 1-2 in the count. This would be a situation, and Harper said maybe take a little change up on the outside, see if they bite. Looks in for the pitch. Here's the 1-2. There's a ball, right off his foot. Throw over to first.
Franklin, not able to make the play. Rule that an infield single with an RBI.
Yep.
The catcher, number 1.
Harper said looks like he's all right.
The first baseman, number 8.
Yeah, we're glad to see that. Always, when you have those comebackers, always scary on that because you're really in a defenseless position as a pitcher.
Absolutely. So that'll bring up Caden Wilson. He walked his last time at bat. Jensen on first. 2 outs. Here's Harper Said's pitch. There's a shot down in center field. And there's a fly out to Alba. So that'll end the inning.
Preparing for that next step in life isn't always easy. At Nautilus Financial Group, our combination of experience, professionalism, and access to a wide variety of products and services to help meet all of your financial goals. For a new level of attention, insight, and capability, contact the trusted team at Nautilus Financial Group.
When you play football, you develop this mentality that, you can withstand anything. You're Mr. Tough Guy. So years I had been battling. I was just excited to finally meet someone who knew what I was going through, who saw my pain, to think that in a matter of one treatment, and it got better and better as I began to get treatments throughout the month. Why would you deal with this pain for another day?
So welcome back. We move here down to the bottom of the second inning here. It's going to be 6-0 River Ridge on top. Up to bat for Springstead this inning, you got Nico Jensen, Ty Grover, and Nick Franklin.
Nico Jensen.
So DeSiderio had a pretty efficient first inning. 3 up, 3 down. That'll bring up the big band, Nico Jensen's. Springstead down 6-0 here at the bottom of the second. Here's the pitch. That's a little low and inside. It's going to be ball 1. DeCiderio had a pretty efficient inning first time around. Here's the 1-0. There's a shot to second base to Yeager. Scoops it up. Throw over to first. One away. That'll bring up Ty Grover.
Third baseman, number 16, Ty Grover.
So here's Grover's first appearance up against DeCiderio. Here's the pitch. Curveball right down the middle. There's a strike. Going to be 0-1 to Grover. DeCiderio working pretty efficiently tonight now. Here's the 0-1. That's a high strike there. Caught the upper corner. It's going to be 0-2. Grover didn't appear to like that too much. Going to be working out of a hole now, 0-2 with 1 out. Here's the 0-2. A little low and away. Going to be 1-2. Grover looking to make some contact here. Here's the 1-2. Oh, that's going to be high. So that'd be 2-2. Here's the pitch. Bounces short. That'll be a full count. Grover will have to take advantage of this. One out, nobody on. Here's the payoff pitch. And he struck him out. A fastball on the outside corner gets Grover. Yeah, that'll bring up Nick Franklin for Springstead. So DeCiderio still working a pretty efficient inning. 2 outs here. Here's the pitch. Oh, curveball up high. Nick Franklin ducking out of the way of that one. Here's the 1-0. Here's a strike on the outside corner. Fastball. So DeCiderio, 5 up, 5 down. Quite efficient. Here's the 1-1.
Nice changeup.
Yeah, right down the middle there. Gonna be 1-2 now to Franklin.
Yeah, you could tell Franklin was sitting fastball on that one.
DeCiderio has definitely brought his variety of pitches tonight. Here's the 1-2. Oh, swing and a miss. Gets by the catcher. Well, he'll get the strikeout in the book, but be the runner on first on a pass ball on the catcher third strike.
Yeah, good hustle and awareness by Franklin to get aboard.
That'll bring up Dalton Williams.
Sometimes that's all you need to kind of get a spark for your team. You just want to get that runner on. And now it forces DeCiderio to pitch from the stretch for the first time tonight.
There's a strike.
Gets ahead on Williams.
2 outs, Franklin on first. Here's the 0-1. It's a curveball. That's going to be strike 2.
Nice placement on that curve, starting hard on the inside.
DeSiderio's got him where he wants him. He's got the 0-2, 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Outside. Going to be 1-2. Good out of there by Dalton Williams. Check over to first. Here's the pitch.
There's a
shot.
shot. Wow.
That's high. That's
that
far.
is out of here.
That is gone.
We just said it there, Paul. Sometimes it just takes getting one runner on, and Dalton Williams capitalizes right there. What a shot.
That was long gone. Got a run on that fastball and deposited it out there over the left field fence there. Springstead scratching back here, now 6-2 by the homer by Dalton Williams. Well, just when DeSiderio was having pretty easy time, ran into a little bit of trouble there. Just got to shake that off there, and 2 outs here. Here's the pitch.
Yeah, like
Yari Acevedo.
Yeah, like we were talking about there early on, Paul. I mean, certainly if you're Springstead, that's a great momentum play for you. But if you're River Ridge, you're just looking back up at that scoreboard and saying, we still have a lead, and it's a solid lead. Let's just play baseball and not worry about it. We'll move on.
That's right. There's a strike there on the outside corner. They're going to bring it to 1-1 to Yari Acevedo, DHing tonight. So 2 outs here, bottom of the second, 6-2. River Ridge got the lead. Here's the 1-1. There's a shot down to third. Throw over to first. That'll be it.
Yeah, nice job by Cooley to Wilson to end the inning, but not before the Springstead Eagles plate 2 off of a 2-run blast from Dalton Williams. We move to the third. You're watching the Gulf Coast Sports Network.
Certainly I'm an avid golfer, been, golf usually weekly, play a lot with my wife.
With the repetitive motion, as you know, with a lot of golfers, it's an unnatural motion that you put your body through.
After suffering for years with shoulder pain, Mike chose stem cell therapy as an alternative to surgery.
I'm just excited because patients that have been in pain for years that are now doing the things that they want to do, and Mike's just going to be adding to that list.
Call Aligned Integrative Medicine for exam and x-rays to see if you qualify for stem cell treatment.
We're in the top of the third inning. Both teams were able to notch a 2-2 tie in the second inning scoring. River Ridge getting 2 in the top half. The Eagles getting 2 off of the 2-run homer from Dalton Williams. And we now stand at a 6-2 score.
So that'll be Jack Golden bringing up here for Golden Knights.
Yeah, 7, 8, 9 batters due up for River Ridge this inning.
Jack's got a single, an RBI back in the first. So here's the pitch. Low and inside, 0-1.
Yeah, decent. Or Harper said starting off with that off-speed pitch.
There's a shot going over to Sayer. Oh, bobbles it, up throws, still gets it in time. That'd be 1 out.
Good job by Sayer to stick with that one.
Nice recovery.
As it took kind of a bad hop on him. He squared that one up. It just took a bad hop at the last minute, squared it up, knocked it down with his chest, and Made the toss out 4-3 for out number 1 of the inning.
That's why I tell you to get your body in front of the ball.
That's right.
So that'll bring up Carson Cooley, who struck out his last time at bat. So be 1 out here, top of the 3rd. Here's the pitch. Uncle Charlie on the outside catches the corner.
You really like the break on that curveball. I like how he starts it outside of the zone and brings it back in over the middle.
Yep. He definitely got control on that thing. Here's the 0-1. There's a shot going to be fouled off to the right.
Yeah, Harper quickly up 0-2. Starting off outside, then going inside. So he's kind of got Cooley on his heels. He'll have to take that 2-strike approach, not knowing what's coming here. And a good variety from Harper to choose from.
Yeah, Cooley's going to have to protect. Here's the 0-2. Oh, gets a little piece of that one. That'd be foul.
If you haven't already done so, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Go ahead and hit the like button as well. Let us know you're enjoying the broadcast tonight. You can also go into our chat room, send some shout outs to some of your favorite players, or have some friendly banter with some of the other fans.
That's a foul off there by Cooley again. He's still hanging tough.
Yeah, good battle by Cooley. 2 pitches in a row that he's fouling off, protecting that plate beautifully after getting down 0-2, keeping this at bat alive for River Ridge.
Here's the 0-2. That's a bit up high. Actually, should be 2-2. So it's a 2-2. Here to Cooley. Battling hard. Here's the pitch. Fouls it off again. Nice battle here by Cooley. Making Harper work a little bit.
Yeah, it's a great point, Paul. I mean, not only is this a good at-bat for Cooley just for himself trying to keep the at-bat alive, but Harperstead is really starting to get up on that pitch count.
Got him on the outside corner.
Great strike 3 pitch by Harperstead. And he'll get the second out of the inning solo with the backwards K.
That'll bring up Tommy DeLoretti for River Ridge.
Number 15, the right fielder.
DeLoretti grounded into a 6-4-3 double play back in the 1st inning. 2 outs here. Here's the pitch. A little low and inside. Going to be 1-0. Harper looking to capitalize on 2 quick outs here. Here's the 1-0. There's a shot to shortstop. Franklin's up with it. Over to Jensen's for first. Out number 3.
Moved to the middle of the 3rd. 6-2 advantage, River Ridge. The Eagles coming up next on the Gulf Coast Sports Network.
Welcome to the Clubhouse, Tampa Bay's premier baseball and softball training facility. Our 11,000 square foot training facility features rentable cages and bullpen lanes, along with the newest technology such as HitTrax and Rapsodo, baseball and softball pitching machines, full gym, and plyo area, all to keep you at the top of your game. We also have a fully stocked baseball and softball pro shop carrying the biggest brands such as Marucci, Rawlings, Easton, DeMarini, Wilson, and many more. If you're in need of training, we also have the area's top professional instructors offering hitting, pitching, fielding, and strength instruction for both baseball and softball players. From youth to professional athletes, the Clubhouse has you covered. We are conveniently located 1 mile east of the Suncoast Parkway on Spring Hill Drive. Stop in and check us out.
Move to the home half. Eagles trailing by 4. They were able to put up a 2 spot in the 2nd and able to hold River Ridge in the top half of the 3rd, so they're trying to get back into this ball game.
It'll be Jaden Albin in the top of the order, Elijah Sayer, and Brennan Anderson. For Springstead coming up. He's facing Joey DeCidrio.
Yeah, Desidrio off to a good start in his own right, that 2-run home run notwithstanding. He's got 2 full innings pitched and just 25 pitches to do it in.
So Alba going to be leading off the bottom of the third. And here's the pitch. The ball up high. Going to be 1-0.
And to continue on that point about Desidrio's pitching, the only reason that Williams even had that opportunity to hit that 2-run home run was the drop third strike. Otherwise, the inning would have been over.
Yes.
So, you know, you tip your cap to the Eagles. They were given an opportunity. The window was open, and Dalton Williams smashed right through it with that 2-run homer.
Alba takes the pitch up high and inside, so it'll be 2-0 to Alba. It's going to be low and away. It'll be 3-0.
Rough start this inning for Desidrio. Have to imagine that Alba's going to be taking the entire way here on that 3-0 count. Springstead needs runners. And you got the top of the order coming up too, Paul.
Yeah. Collins want to have a little word with Desidrio. Just let him know that he's got a 6-2 lead. Not to worry about it. Here's the 3-0, right down the middle for a strike. Alba taking all the way on that. Going to be 3-1. Alba had the advantage on this. Hitters count 3-1. Nobody out here. Strike on the outside corner. Alba thought he got
on that outer half.
Yeah, he thought he got a free pass on that one. So that'll make it 3-2. He's going to have to reevaluate now.
Yeah, good job by Desidrio battling back, being down 3-0 to work it full. Now Alba has to shift his approach.
Here's the payoff pitch right down the middle. Swing and a miss. Strike 3.
A great battle by Desidrio, being down 3-0. Works all the way back for the strikeout.
The second baseman, number 15.
That'll bring up Elijah Sayer.
Just what you needed if you're River Ridge. Now facing the top of the order from Springstead, like we mentioned in the pregame. This is a formidable hitting group. So that first out of the inning really goes to help your confidence if you're River Ridge.
Sayer takes the ball up high. Sayer grounded out to short back in the first. It'll be 1-0. Here's Desidrio's. Oh, got him.
Connect.
Fastball got him on the inside, and looks like it maybe got him in the rib there.
Yeah, and that was a fastball. I mean, we could hear it back here. Sounded like Rocky in the meat locker.
Yeah.
But he appears to be okay. We're certainly glad to see that.
Yeah, I have a bruise to show everybody on Monday. So that'll bring up Brendan Anderson, the lefty. Popped out to second base back in the first. So Sayer on first. There's the pitch. There's a strike. High in the zone. Anderson didn't care for that too much. So it'll be 0-1. Sayer's short lead over on first. Here's the pitch. There's a shot in the center field. Francis on his horse. Scoops it in. That'll be out number 2.
Yeah, good job by Francis in center field, tracking that ball all the way to the glove. You know, you have that hit coming off of a lefty, the ball's going to tail away from you on a line drive like that. So he did a good job beating the ball to the spot to make that grab.
Yeah, he was shaded over on the right a little bit, so he had to come across and, like I said, got on his horse and made the catch. So that'll bring up Jaden Garcia. Jaden 0 for 1 with a ground out to second, back of the first.
Yeah, now 2 outs in the inning, trying to get a 2-out rally going for Springstead.
Pops it off foul. That'll be 0-1. Springstead with a runner on first. 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. 6-2, River Ridge.
Sayer with a moderate lead.
Here's the 0-1.
And he's going to break for second.
There's a throw down to second. A little bit high. Oh, he got right underneath the tag. That was close.
Yeah, beautiful throw down by Golden. But a great jump by Sayre to net the stolen base for Springstead. They got a runner in scoring position now for Garcia.
Runner moves up the second on the 1-1. Isidrio, here's the pitch. A little low and outside. It's going to be 2-1.
Good stop by Golden. Good footwork.
Garcia's looking to bring Sayre around here. Scratch back into another run. Here's the 2-1. There's a shot. Fly ball out to right field. Looks like De Loretti's got it. That'll be out number 3. So that'll be no runs, no hits, no errors. 1 man left on. After 2.5.
Yep, we move to the 4th on GCSN. We advance to the 4th inning. Both teams have worked themselves to a tie in both the 2nd and 3rd innings. And the only difference right now is that 4-run first that River Ridge was able to put up. So it's 6-2. We've now entered the Glory Days 4th inning. Glory Days has been a major partner with the Gulf Coast Sports Network for the last 2 years. We certainly appreciate their support. They do sponsor our Glory Days Player of the Game announcement. Be sure to stick with us at the end of the ball game where Will Wilkie will be announcing the Glory Days Player of the Game. They'll receive a $10 gift certificate courtesy of Glory Days and a souvenir mini bat commemorating their fabulous play on the diamond here tonight from the Gulf Coast Sports Network. They'll be featured on our Twitter and Facebook pages, so be sure to give us a follow to check that out. You can find us on those platforms by searching at GCSN Broadcast. That's at GCSN Broadcast.
So leading off the 4th inning for River Ridge, going to be the top of the order, Joey Isidrio. 1 for 2 and a run scored. And here's the pitch. A little low and inside. Isidrio takes a look.
Yeah, Harperstead has now crossed the 60 pitch mark. We'll see how much longer Coach Neesmith will allow him to go. He's pitched well.
Here's a 1-0. Catches the outside corner. Going to be 1-1.
But as you get into the second half of the season, you kind of start to keep an eye on those pitch counts if you're a coach. You want to keep those arms fresh and certainly avoid any potential injuries.
Takes a strike on the inside corner. There's Isidrio.
Good job by Harperstead working inside out on Desidrio. See what he brings trying to get that strikeout, get that leadoff batter out of the inning.
Here's the 1-2. There's a sharp grounder to Grover. Misplays it, gets up, throws it against it. Oh! Gets by first. Runner will not advance.
Yeah, Desidrio was motoring down that first base line. I think Grover kind of just took his eye off the ball. Worried about that speed. We saw that in the first inning as well on the ground ball over to Franklin where he kind of came up with a bobble.
That was a sharp hit ball, though. So that'll bring up Anthony Galami.
Number 7,
Galami 2 for 2. 2 stolen bases, 2 runs scored. Man on first.
Grover cheating up.
Short lead. There's a pitch. Take a haddock on that. Going to be 0-1. Fouls that back. Again, Harper has not pitched a really bad game. A couple unfortunate plays there, but see if you can get back. There's a shot in the left field. It looks like it's going to be tailing off foul. You got a lot on that one.
Yeah, Anderson gave chase. He was on his horse the entire way, but just ran out of real estate. Good effort in pursuit of that ball, but drops the count now to 0-2. Galami trying to make something happen with that leadoff runner aboard for River Ridge.
Short lead at first. Here's the 0-2, a little bit outside.
We talked about him taking that ball the opposite way. It made me take a look up at the flagpole. We started off the game with a light wind, probably 3 to 5 miles an hour out to right field, but that flag is draped straight down, so no breeze whatsoever. And given that the temperature is dropping but the humidity is still rather high, that air is going to get kind of heavy as the game rolls on tonight.
There's a shot to short. Gets the out at second. A little late at first. They get the advanced runner there. Fielder's choice.
Franklin with the toss to Sayre over there at second base, trying to turn two on the play, but a good hustle by Galami, able to beat it out.
That'll bring up Darian Collins. So Galami at first. He's got 2 stolen bases already tonight. Something that Harper said is going to have to keep an eye on there.
Yeah, and to get a good jump off of a lefty pitcher, that speaks to solid technique and focus by the base runner.
Throw over's a little late. So Darian Collins, he is 0 for 2. Strikeout last at bat. Here's the pitch. A little ball up high. 1-0. So top of the 4th here, 1 away. River Ridge up 6-2 over Springstead. Man on first. Here's the 1-0 pitch. There's a shot fouled off straight back. Going to be 1-1.
One ball, 1 strike, 1 out, 1 runner on for Collins. Trying to get some insurance runs for the Royal Knights.
Throw over the first. Back safely. Harper says keeping it in check over there, trying to keep him close. Here's the 1-1. And it's fouled straight back. Going to be 1-2.
Galami with a hard step on his secondary, trying to draw a throwdown.
There's Sid getting the signals. Check over at the runner on first. Here's the pitch. He's going. Throw down to second. Not in time. Another stolen base for Galami.
Harper does record the strikeout. So he's able to get out number 2 in the books. Not able to connect on the strike him out, throw him out, but a good attempt by Garcia. But Galami's shown himself to be a high-level base runner here this evening.
That'll bring up Chad Francis. 1 for 2. RBI, a couple stolen bases. Here's the pitch. Curveball down low and inside. 1-0. River Ridge got runners in scoring position here with 2 outs. Upset keeping an eye on second base there. Turns. Running back safely with no throw. So with 2 outs here, Harper says 1-0 pitch. A little low and inside. Nice block there by Garcia. That'll be 2-0 to Collins. Correction to Francis. River Ridge again looking to capitalize, get another run on the board here, trying to get the runner on second around with a 2-out hit. Here's the 2-0. There's a shot straight back, going to be 2-1.
Yeah, the outfield playing Francis to pretty much straight up. A little bit of a gap in right center field. See if he tries to go the opposite way, especially with a pitch on the outer half.
There's a throw back to second. No cause for alarm on that for Galami. I apologize if I'm butchering his name. So here we go. Here's the 2-1 pitch coming in to Francis.
He's going to break for
high.
third.
Oh, he danced around the tag on that one.
Yeah, he's laughing about it. He knows that.
Yeah, I think he knew
he was
dead.
Fortunate on that one.
Yeah, I think he knew he was dead on that one, but he danced around the tag there by Grover. Gets himself a stolen base here. So River Ridge got a man on third now with a 3-1 count.
Yeah, it was a nice throw over by Garcia. But Galami again, another stolen base.
Yeah, I think it's four for him now. Here's the 3-1. That's down low. Francis is going to draw the walk there.
Yeah, now puts runners on the corners.
With 2 outs, and Tyler Jensen, the DH, stepping up.
Brings up that first and third situation. Garcia will call out the defensive set for Springstead. In the event that Francis goes in motion, which River Ridge has been rather aggressive on the base paths tonight. I would not be surprised to see that.
There's a look over to first. Here's the throw.
Nice
curveball broke in there. 0-1. Jensen's 1 for 1 tonight with an RBI, stolen base, and a walk. So there's the throw over to first. Keeps him in check, keeps him honest over there with 2 outs. Like you said, River Ridge looking to be kind of aggressive tonight. Francis got a decent lead over there at first. Here's the check out a runner. Here's the pitch. There's another good strike there. Nice curveball. Going to be 0-2.
Yeah, it looked like more of a 12-6. Good break on that ball.
He's got Jensen in a hole. Here's the 0-2. Man going to second. Swing and a miss and struck him out.
River Ridge leaves 2 runners aboard. Move to the home half of the 4th, still 6-2. You're watching the Gulf Coast Sports Network.
Preparing for that next step in life isn't always easy. At Nautilus Financial Group, our combination of experience, professionalism, and access to to a wide variety of products and services to help meet all of your financial goals.
Navy SEAL veteran and endurance athlete Don Mann pushed his body to the limit and tried regenerative medicine when all other options failed.
It's unbelievable. I just assumed I was going to be in pain forever. And I've been in pain since the 80s. Now I'm running and riding a bicycle faster than I have in 7 years. Even my vision is better. I'm 100% pain-free right now. And I don't take any medications.
Call Aligned Integrative Medicine for exam and x-rays to see if you qualify for regenerative treatment.
Yeah. Yeah, because the first two guys got clean hits, and then he had the error, and then the first baseman had the error where he dropped the ball.
Okay. I got those.
Yeah.
Home half of the fourth inning.
Nico Jensen's going to be leading off for Springstead.
4, 5, 6 batters due up. Starting to get into the later half of the innings now, so Springstead starting to run out of outs. They'll need to make a move. River Ridge trying to keep things right where they are.
First pitch to Jensen's a little low. It's going to be ball one. Grounded out the second to the last time at bat. Going to be another ball down on the dirt. It's going to be 2-0, excuse me. Nico Jensen. Big fella. Outfield's playing him the pull. Desidrio, again, we're at 41 pitches here. Here's the pitch. Catches the outside corner. Going to be 2-1.
Yeah, an efficient outing for Desiderio. We know that our count might be off slightly while we went to fix our center field camera, but it's not going to be off by much. He's in that mid-40s pitch range right now.
So it'll be 3-1 to Jensen's. Got a lot of room out there in left field if we can poke one out there. Here's the 3-1. There's a shot going to foul off, keeping it at 3-2 now, excuse me.
Yeah, it runs the count full. It'll be very interesting to see what Desiderio brings here. You got a hitter the caliber of Jensen's. I mean, certainly you need to throw a strike, but nothing too good.
No, you don't want to go ahead and serve it right down the middle. Here's the payoff pitch. Right down the middle, and there's a shot back up the middle. So Jensen's will reach first on a single.
Gets the leadoff runner aboard for Springstead, exactly what they needed to do if you're an Eagles fan.
That'll bring up Ty Grover.
Third baseman, number 16, Ty Grover.
Grover struck out his last time at bat. So with a runner on first, nobody out. Here's the pitch. Ball a little low and outside.
Just a reminder, we're in the Glory Days fourth inning. Glory Days sponsors our Glory Days player of the game, which we'll be announcing immediately at the conclusion of tonight's ball game, so you don't want to miss that. Also, follow us on Facebook and Twitter, where we'll highlight the player of the game and their achievements tonight. Receive a $10 gift certificate courtesy of Glory Days and a commemorative mini bat from the Gulf Coast Sports Network honoring their play on the ball field this evening.
So a quick conference between Golden and Desidrio with 1-0 here to Grover. Chances on first. Here's the pitch. Outside. Nice block there by Golden.
Yeah, great job by Golden bodying that one up. Looked like Andre Vasilevsky out there. For those of you who also follow hockey.
Kick save and a beauty. So it'll be 2-0. Grover looking for something that he can go ahead and put in play. There's a fastball right down the middle. shot between second
Yeah,
and
that's going to find a
short and
hole.
third. That'll put runners on first and second there.
That's right, back-to-back hits for the Eagles, and we told you this is a dangerous lineup, and they seem to be dialed into DeSiderio right now in the bottom of the fourth inning as they now have 2 runners on and nobody out.
It'll be Nick Franklin coming up to bat. He reached the first on the drop third strike,
which allowed the opportunity for Dalton Williams to knock in some runs.
And Dalton Williams is creeping on deck.
So here come the Eagles.
So nobody out. Here's the pitch. Looks the bunt. Fouls it back. Look at advance these runners.
Yeah, if you're River Ridge, that's what you're looking for right now is that double play ball. So understandable that Springstead would try to counter with some small ball to advance the runners and get them out of that scenario.
Wilson's playing on the lip at first. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Curveball stays up high. It's going to be 2-0.
Yeah, it's still early enough in the ball game where you can try to chip away at this lead. You don't have to try to get it all at once.
Cedric checks the runners. Here's the pitch. Took a
Nice
little something off
change-up.
that one. It's going to be 2-1. Yeah, Franklin was a little bit out ahead on that one.
DeSiderio really doing well tonight with his different mix of pitches. Not going to the well too many times on any one particular pitch and keeping the Eagles batters off balance.
Here's a pitch. Takes a cut at that. That'll be strike 3. So Franklin goes down swinging. Bring the first out of the inning. That'll bring up Dalton Williams, who deposited one out in the left field. Over the fence. Back in the second.
Yeah, that was a big strikeout for DeSiderio. Getting that first out on the board. You can still play for that double play ball, but you got Dalton Williams up.
That's low. It gets away from the catcher. Runners are going to move up. Jensen goes up the third, and Grover goes up the second.
A big advantage for Springstead now. Takes away the double play threat. Dalton Williams has shown that he's got a big bat, so now you kind of get even a little bit more loose knowing that you get contact on that ball, you're likely going to get a run in.
Here's the Cedrio's 1-0 pitch. Again, down low. Nice block there by Golden. I think if you're River Ridge at this point, you just want to go ahead and just play for an out. Don't worry too much about the runner at third. You got a 6-2 lead. So 1 out here. Here's the 2-0 pitch. There's a shot right back to short. It looks like they got an indecision over there at third. Going to chase him down. Tag out at home. That'll be the second out.
A really great play by Collins. Picking up that ball and eyeing the playoff third. Seeing that he could catch the runner and saving that run for River Ridge. An outstanding alert play by Collins. Well done.
Yeah, Grover went ahead and went on contact. With the ball hit in front of him. Caused an indecision there on Jensen's part there. Got him hung up there at third and second out. That'll bring up Yari Acevedo. That's a ball up inside. So with runner in second and third, here's the 1-0 pitch. There's a shot right to short. Oh, gets by the shortstop. That's going to play at least 2.
Yeah, big time hit by Acevedo. Took a bad hop on Collins at third, or at shortstop rather. And 2 runs come in.
That'll bring up Jaden Alba. Struck out his last time at bat. So at Acevedo at first. 2 outs here. In the bottom of the 4th, Springstead scratching back 6-4. There's a swing and a miss by Alba. It's going to be 0-1.
Good job by Desiderio getting Alba to chase outside of the zone.
If you're Alba, you can't get too anxious here. I know you got a little bit of a rally going. Just make contact here. Move the runners over. Here's the pitch. Going to be 1-1.
Desiderio got him to chase outside on that first pitch, so comes back inside on the fastball on the hands. Again, just trying to keep those Eagle batters guessing about where he's going to go with it. Goes outside again.
Yeah, it's past Golden. Runner moves up.
So an opportunity for Springstead here, Paul. You know, you got the runner in scoring position, and Alba does represent the tying run at the plate. And you got the top of the order right around the corner.
Yep. 2-1 now. Alba, he's going to be looking for something that's to his liking. So you can get the runner home. There's the pitch right down the middle. There's a strike swing and a miss.
Yeah, it looked like another changeup again by Desiderio. That's really been a clutch pitch for him tonight.
It's got him off balance on that way out ahead of the ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Here's the pitch. High. It's going down to third. The throw. Mishandled there by the third baseman. So the runner will move up to third.
Acevedo with the stolen base. Springstead getting aggressive on the base pass, trying to push the envelope.
So full count to Alba. See if he comes back with a changeup. Nope. Fastball. Swing and a miss. Strike 3.
A big strikeout to end the threat, but not before. Springstead battles back and plate 2 more. They've now pulled it within 2. 6 runs on 6 hits for River Ridge, 4 runs on 3 hits for Springstead. You're watching GCSN.
Preparing for that next step in life isn't always easy. At Nautilus Financial Group, our combination of experience, professionalism, and access to a wide variety of products and services to help meet all of your financial goals. For a new level of attention, insight, and capability, contact the trusted team at Nautilus Financial Group.
When you play football, you develop this mentality that, you know, you can withstand anything. You're Mr. Tough Guy. So years I had been battling. I was just excited to finally meet someone who knew what I was going through, who saw my pain, to think that in a matter of one treatment, and it got better and better as I began to get treatments throughout the month. You know, why would you deal with this pain for another day?
We're in the 5th inning. 6-2, advantage River Ridge. All of the night's runs coming in the first 2 innings. Harperstead and the Eagles have settled down and held the Royal Knights scoreless the last 2 innings, but they're going to try to get things started right here. The Royal Knights, 6, 7, 8 hitters due up. And it looks like there's some confusion regarding the defense for Springstead.
It's like number 12.
Yeah, that's Jansen.
Jansen's.
That's Jansen's.
Yeah.
Dressendorf was actually out at first, but Coach Neesmith indicated that's not what he wanted, so they just made the swap here before the inning started officially. So correct me if I'm wrong, Paul, because no pitch was thrown. There wasn't an official change.
Right. So everything's back up to par.
Oh, nice break.
Catches in on the outside corner there. Uncle Charlie's working very well. So that'd be 0-2.
Yeah, it looked like he dropped that from a 7-story building.
And he goes fishing up high. And that'll be a strikeout. That'll be 1 down.
Number 1, Golden.
That'll be Jax Golden bringing up here for the Royal Knights.
Nice pitching by Harpersad to record that strikeout.
There's a shot going just past the second baseman. It'll go out the right field, so Golden will reach for the single.
Good job by Golden to go the opposite way with it. You know, you got to go with where the pitch is.
Jumping on the first pitch.
Yeah, and pitch over the outer half. Didn't try to do too much with it. Took it right to right field for a single.
So that'll bring up Carson Cooley. Carson Cooley over 2 tonight, a couple strikeouts. Got a courtesy runner. That'll be Perkins for River Ridge. Here's pitch. A little low and inside. Ball 1. Cooley looking to get off the schneid. Here's the 1-0. That's a strike.
Yeah, changeup from Harpersad. Slowing down that velocity a little bit, giving Cooley something to think about.
Here's the pitch, lays down a butt. Pitcher fields it, throws over to first, gets Cooley at first, runner advance, sacrifice.
Yeah, it was a nice play by Harpersad. That's a tough play for, not only is that a tough play for a pitcher, that's a tough play for a left-handed pitcher. Coming off the mound, making the play like that, and then having to make the turn to throw across your body to first. Very nice play by Harpersad for the second out of the inning.
That'll bring up Tommy DiLoretti, the right fielder tonight. So for 2. There's the curveball falling in there.
Great pitch. Great pitch.
It's going to be 0-1 to DiLoretti. 2 outs, runner on second. Here's the 0-1. There he goes back to the well again. Ooh, misplayed over there by Franklin. That'll allow DiLoretti to get on to first and Golden move into third.
Yeah, that was actually a great piece of base running by Perkins, actually shielding Franklin, kind of getting in front of him, taking his vision off of the ball. Even if you just get a little bit of a hesitation in that field of vision, makes it a lot harder for the fielder to make the grab. So great base running by Perkins on that play.
The runners on the corners here. That'll bring up the top of the order, Desidrio. With 2 outs here for River Ridge. Here's the pitch. Popped up. Back behind the plate. Going to be 0-1. Desidrio is 1 for 3 tonight. Single back in the first, and a run scored. There's a shot. Fouled off again. Gonna be 0-2.
Yeah, Harpersad able to get out in front 0-2 on those 2 foul balls. Wouldn't be surprised to see a fastball in on the hands right now.
Check of the runner. Here's the 0-2. Runner's going. Fake throw down a second.
Yeah, not surprising. They'll concede the advancement on that play. Harpersad kind of in a groove now, ahead in the count. 1-2 with 2 outs in the inning. You just want to get the batter at this point. But you got Desiderio, the leadoff batter, so it's going to be a tough out to get.
Pitch a little low. Going to be 2-2. Desiderio is going to try to help his cause here. You got 2 men in scoring position. Here's Harpuson's 2-2. Strike 3.
Yeah, foul tip in the glove. 6-7-2 for River Ridge, 4-3-5 for Springstead. You're watching high school baseball on GCSN.
I was fortunate enough to be able to work with Divinity on a custom skincare regimen the year leading up to my wedding. It included a series of in-office treatments, microneedling, PRP, hydrofacials, and an at-home skincare regimen. So I had no worries the day of my wedding. My skin was perfect.
We're in the bottom of the 5th inning. We have a pitching change to report. Desiderio's night is done on the mound. He's done very well. Pitched 4 complete innings on only 59 pitches.
Dawson Linares is going to be taking the mound for River Ridge.
And a tough spot for Linares to come into. He's going to be facing the top of that Eagle order. Sayre, Anderson, and Garcia, as the Eagle hitters have kind of found a groove in the 4th inning. They were able to plate 2.
So watching a couple of the warm-up pitches by Linares, looks like he's got a lot of heat behind his ball. So we'll see what Elijah Sayre is going to have here to start off the bottom of the 5th for Springstead, down by 2. Oh, here's the first pitch from Linares. Fastball right down the middle. Collins scoops it up to throw over to first. It's going to be 1 away.
1 pitch, 1 out for Linares. Exactly what you wanted to do.
Yeah, can't get any more efficient than that.
Left fielder number 3, Brendan.
So that'll bring up Brendan Anderson. 0 for 2 with a pop out to second and a fly out to center. Here's the first pitch. There's a strike right down the middle. 0-1. Linares looks in at the sign. Here's the pitch. And it's a high chopper over to Yeager. Plays it up. Oh, just can't get it. It's going to be an infield hit there for Anderson.
Yeah, I agree all the way, Paul. Definitely an infield hit. That was a tough play as the ball bounced over Linares and then just kind of took a dive. I mean, Yeager coming in full blast, trying to barehand that ball, just nothing he could do with it.
Catcher number 24.
Those are one of the kinds of ones where you're waiting and waiting and waiting, and it just doesn't want to come down. So,
and even if he comes up with that, I mean, Anderson's got some speed, so very likely he beats that out anyway.
This first I would have run around first, and we got Jaden Garcia stepping up. There's a ball down low. Garcia 0 for 2 tonight. Fly out to right and ground out to second. So with Anderson on first. Here's Linares' 1-0 pitch to Garcia. Fastball. Outside
Nice spot
corner.
over the outer half.
Going to be 1-1. Garcia looking to get something together here for Springstead. Starting to get a little late. Here's the 1-1 from Linares. A little bit high. Going to be 2-1. Anderson ain't got too much of a lead over there, but he's got pretty quick wheels, so we'll see what Springstead wants to do with this on a 2-1 pitch.
Yeah, you're in the heart of the order right now, Paul, so got to believe that Coach Neesmith's going to trust his bats to get the job done.
Linares didn't like that one. That looked like it was a little bit low, so it's going to be 3 balls and a strike. Jaden Garcia's got the hitter's count here. He can sit fastball. Playing him the pull. That's a ball inside, so runners advanced on the walk.
So a big opportunity now for Springstead, Paul. You got the 2 runners on. Tying run now on first base. And Mr. Nico Jansen's now up to the plate. It looks like we're going to have Eli Rivera running for Garcia as a courtesy runner. So Anderson at second, Rivera at first. And we're going to have a quick conference on the mound. We're going to check in with our partners.
So we're back here with Springstead starting a little bit of something here. 1 out, men on first and second, and Nico Jensen's coming up.
That's right, Paul. We got an interesting situation brewing here with 1 out in the bottom of the 5th inning. 2 on for Nico Jansen's.
Here's the pitch inside. Nico's 1 for 2 tonight. He got a single back in the 4th. Grounded out the second. In the second. Getting a chance here to get a little something going here for Springstead. Runner at first and second. Here's the 1-0 pitch from Linares. A little bit low. It's going to be 2-0.
Yeah, we had that conference on the mound. I got to wonder if part of that discussion was we're just going to pitch around Jansen's right now.
That could very well be. As of right now, it kind of looks like they are. We'll see what happens here in the 2-0. Oh, there's a shot out to left field. That might play to run. That does one.
Clutch hitting by Nico Jansen's RBI single to left. And now Springstead has pulled to within 1, 6-5.
That'll bring up Nick Franklin. Nick's 1 for 2 tonight with a strikeout and a single. Came around and scored back in the 4th. So Springstead's scratching back into this here, the bottom half of the 5th. See how Linares deals with this. Here's the pitch. Strike on the outside corner. Going to be 0-1.
Linares starting off with the curveball on Grover.
Correction, yes. Ty Grover. I misspoke. Getting a little ahead of myself having Nick Franklin up here, but we'll call it Ty Grover. Here's the 0-1. A little bit too far outside. He's nibbling on the corner there. It's going to be 1-1.
Yeah, not a bad idea by Linares on there. You got the called strike 1 on the outside, so why not try the same thing but put it a little further out, try to get the chase on it. But Grover wasn't biting.
Grover steps out, calls time. So one out here in the bottom of the fifth. 2 men on. Here's the pitch. There's a ball right down the middle. There's a strike. 1-2 to Grover. Outfield playing straight away. Check of the runner. Here's the pitch. There's a curve ball fouled off to the right. It's going to hold it 1-2.
A good battle by Grover. Linares trying to get that punch out to get the second out of the inning, or an infield ground ball to possibly turn 2 and end the Eagle threat if they've already plated 1.
It's got a pretty decent hole on the right side. If you can poke it through there, could plate the man from second. Here's the pitch. It's strike three, right on the outside corner.
Well done by Linares.
So that'll be 2 outs. And that'll bring up Nick Franklin now.
Actually, it looks like we have a pinch hitter.
Yeah, we do have a pinch hitter.
Number 14, Ryan Clearwater.
It's going to be number 14, Ryan Clearwater, coming in.
Try to get that graphic up.
Oh,
Don't have time for that.
Right field. Man coming around from second. That'll play a run. That's going to tie up the ball game. Nice hit there by Clearwater.
Yeah, well done by Ryan Clearwater, coming in to pitch hit, wasting no time from the bench to the box to right field for the RBI single, and we got ourselves a tie ball game, Paul.
Well, Linares just got to shake that off. Looks like we're going to have a courtesy runner, number 19.
Franklin running at first
Nick
base.
Franklin's going to be running.
At the plate, right fielder number 7, Dalton.
That'll bring up Dalton Williams.
Man, we know what he can do.
He's 1 for 2 tonight, 2-run homer and a fielder's choice. Springstead got runners on first and second. There's the first pitch on the outside, 1-0. So Linares has just got to shake off this inning so far. He's got 2 outs, just needs to get 1 more. Keep the game tied. We're in a little bit of trouble there. Here's the 1-0. A little bit low. Nice stop there by Golden. Golden's having a heck of a game tonight. He's taking pretty good punishment.
Yeah, and he looks like he's hurt on that play.
Shake it up a little bit.
We certainly hope that everything's all right. Coach McHugh's going to come out and have a look at him. Golden gave the thumbs up. He looks to be okay. You know, these catchers can take a beating sometimes, and what an effort they put in. I mean, you're catching almost every pitch of the ball game. Sometimes difficult pitches at that. So good job by Golden tonight. Glad he's all right.
So let us regroup on this. He's got 2-0 to Dalton Williams. Dalton looking for something here.
Yeah, some work for Linares to do, but you got to be careful with Williams.
Oh, nice pitch on the inside there for a strike.
Yeah, able to fool Williams on that one.
Here's the 2-1 to Williams. Strike right down the middle. Going to be 2-2.
Good job by Linares to battle back, work the count even. 2 balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs, 2 runners on, and 2 across the plate.
Takes a step back off the mound. Golden calls time to go out and talk with him, get their signal straight, make sure he's going to get the right pitch there. Don't want to leave nothing here for Dalton to deposit again.
Yeah, you got that runner on second, so possibly just some confusion regarding the indicator on those pitch calls.
So Springstead plating 2 here in the bottom half of the 5th. Tying this game up. 2's across the board. Here's the pitch from Linares. Down low. Nice block again by Golden. It's going to be full count. So runner's going to have the advantage here.
That's
Take it
right.
off on the pitch.
Yeah, that's right, Paul. They'll be on the move as soon as the ball leaves the hand of Linares.
Here's the payoff pitch. On the outside corner. He got him.
Strike 3. Great play by Linares to end the Springstead threat. But not before they tie up this ball game. 6 runs on 7 hits for River Ridge. 6 runs on 6 hits for Springstead. We got a great game going on. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Welcome to the Clubhouse, Tampa Bay's premier baseball and softball training facility. Our 11,000 square foot training facility features rentable cages and bullpen lanes, along with the newest technology such as HitTrax and Rapsodo, baseball and softball pitching machines, full gym, and plyo area, all to keep you at the top of your game. We also have a fully stocked baseball and softball pro shop carrying the biggest brands such as Marucci, Rawlings, Easton, DeMarini, Wilson, and many more. If you're in need of training, we also have the area's top professional instructors offering hitting, pitching, fielding, and strength instruction for both baseball and softball players. From youth to professional athletes, the Clubhouse has you covered. We are conveniently located 1 mile east of the Suncoast Parkway on Spring Hill Drive. Stop in and check us out.
For the Eagles, Nico Jensen coming over from first base. Jensen.
So we have a pitching change to report in the top of the 6th inning for Springstead. Harper says night has concluded, and he pitched a heck of a ball game, 86 pitches, and he leaves with a tie score. And taking over on the mound will be Nico Janssens. Each team's with 6 outs left. Anybody's ball game.
Collins, Francis, due up for the night.
2, 3, 4 hitters due up for the Royal Knights. So they're in a good spot to try to take back the lead.
The left fielder, number 7, Tuolame.
So there's the first pitch to the at-bat. It's going to be in for a strike. Gualame. Swing and a miss, strike 2. So Jansen's up 0-2 on Gualame. Gualame 2 for 2. Correction, 2 for 3 tonight. A little bit low. And make it 1-2. Michael Dressendorfer's over at first base now for Springstead. Here's the pitch, a little low and outside. Going to make it 2-2.
Yeah, good job by Gualame to be patient to work the count back up to 2-2. Forcing Jansen to bring something closer to the plate, something that he can drive, because that's what he's looking to do, trying to get the leadoff runner aboard for River Ridge.
So here's the 2-2. A little bit high. Going to make it a full count.
Yeah, good job. Works it back full.
So we're here top of the 6th. 6-6. Tie score. Here's the payoff pitch. Going to be low. Going to draw that walk.
A great at bat for Gualame. Coming all the way back, being down in the count 0-2 to draw ball 4. And we've seen what he can do on the base pass. So that's a big play for the Royal Knights.
There's the shortstop, Darian Collins, stepping in. Collins 0 for 3 tonight. A couple strikeouts. Did score a run in the first. Jansen checks on the runner on first. Gualame, he's got 4 stolen bases tonight. Squares up the butt, pulls it back. Going to be a ball. 1-0. There's a pitch low and away. Going to be 2-0. Collins looking to get a little something going here for River Ridge.
Gualame on the move.
That's stolen base number 5.
Wow.
For Gualame.
Yeah, it really is. Like, having him on the base pass, it really has shown to be a game changer. That walk is now effectively a double.
It's 2-1 now to Collins. Look back at the runner at second. Squares up the bunt, pulls it back, takes a strike. Going to be 2-2. Looking to advance the man to third, play a little small ball.
Yeah, I like the strategy there. You got that lead run at second base with nobody out. Gualame obviously with some speed.
Works the count full. Takes it low and away. Draws the walk. It'll be 2-man on now for River Ridge.
A good patience by the batters working back-to-back walks.
Number 14, Francis.
And that will draw a conference on the mound, and we'll take a conference with one of our partners.
The past 5 years, I haven't ran because I just believed that my body was on the decline, that the pain that I was experiencing was not tolerable enough for me to go out and run. And the day that he adjusted me, I felt that relief, and I felt like I could actually put on my cleats again.
If you pitch an effective inning here, that may be even a little bit better.
So here comes River Ridge trying to answer right back after Springstead has tied up the ball game. They've got 2 on, nobody out now for Chad Francis.
Here's Jansen's pitch. There's a shot, fly ball in the center. Alba underneath that. See if Gualame goes. No, he does not. He stays. So that's going to be 1 away.
Yeah, calls off Williams on that ball as they both gave chase in the right center field.
That'll bring up Tyler Jensen.
The designated hitter, number 12, Jensen.
With 1 out, 2 men on. Dressendorfer playing in at first. Here's the pitch. A little low and inside. Gonna be ball one. River Ridge looking to capitalize on a couple of the walks here they got here early inning. Here's the 1-0. Little ball outside. Jansen's just got to concentrate. Get a strike over here on the play here. Let your fielders do the work. That's a strike on the inside corner.
Yeah, good spot.
Going to be 2-1. We got time here. Jen's going to go down and check the coach.
Yeah, again, be sure to stick with us immediately at the conclusion of tonight's ball game, which the way things are going now, we might get some free baseball. But at the end of tonight's ball game, we'll be announcing our Glory Days player of the game. And they'll be featured on our Facebook and Twitter pages later on tonight. So go ahead and give us a follow at GCSN Broadcast.
So with one out, here's the 2-1. Squares up the bunt. Puts it down right to first. Dusendorfer tags him out. The runners will advance.
Yeah, great play by Dressendorfer. Charging that ball, having the wherewithal to make the tag on the play. But a nice bunt. Runners move up, which is exactly what River Ridge wanted.
Pinch hitting for Wilson.
So we got a pinch hitter coming up here.
Linden.
Joshua Frienden. Takes the first pitch low. And ball one. So you got runners in scoring position. 2 outs here for River Ridge. Lefty versus lefty here. Another ball down low. Going to be 2-0. Joshua Frienden. Pinch hitting for Caden Wilson. Here's the 2-0 pitch. There, it catches the outside corner. Going to be 2-1. Jansen look in, delivers. A little bit too wide outside. Bring the count to 3-1.
Good discipline by the Royal Knight batters this inning. Jansen's already up to 19 pitches.
Here's the 3-1 right down the middle. That'll bring the count full. 2 outs here. Top of the 6th.
Yeah, another full count. Big payoff pitch here for Jansen's. The leading run is just 90 feet away on third base.
See if he can dig out of that hole here. Here's the pitch. Looks like a little bit low. Draws the walk.
Yeah, great at bat by Frienden. Taking the walk, loading the bases up for River Ridge, and they've got a big opportunity
The catcher, number 1.
to try to capitalize and take the lead.
That brings up Jack Golden. Jack's Golden here with the bases loaded. 2 outs. I think Jensen's thought that caught the bottom part of the strike zone on that one. He started walking off. So here's the pitch to Golden. There's a strike on the outside corner. 0-1. Golden 2 for 3 tonight. A couple of base hits. Here's the pitch. A little low in the dirt. Nice play there by Garcia. Both catchers having a heck of a good time here tonight, blocking a lot of these low balls, putting in the work.
Yeah, especially now in this situation, Paul. I mean, you don't want to risk a pass ball. That's almost certainly going to mean a run, and a lead run at that.
Here's the 1-1. Pitch inside. Golden, nice eye. So the big lefty Jansen's looks in, gets his call. Gonna be 2-1. There's a strike right down the middle. Gonna be 2-2.
Golden getting words of encouragement from Coach McHugh down at third.
That's ball in the dirt.
And here we go, Paul. Bases loaded, 2 outs, full count. Runners are going to be moving on the pitch.
Nowhere to put them.
Could have big implications for the outcome of this ball game right here.
Yeah, I think this is definitely the line right here. The big lefty Jansen's against Jax Golden. Here we go. The payoff pitch. Oh, fouls it off.
Yeah, good defensive swing by Golden. Not risking that called strike 3. Just puts a bat on it, lives to see another day. Good piece of hitting.
Jansen's got himself a little bit of an off speed in his arsenal. I think now would be the time to throw it. Golden steps out of the box, wants to regroup here. A lot of pressure on this right here. Both sides. Again, we get the payoff pitch here from Jansen's. Down low and away.
Ball 4 will net a huge RBI for Jax Golden. And it also brings in the lead run of the ball game.
That'll bring up Carson Cooley. Chance to make a little something more for River Ridge here.
And it looks like we're going to have a pitching change. So we're going to go ahead and take a break. And we'll come back with all that information for you. Don't go anywhere where you're watching the Gulf Coast Sports Network. And a dandy of a ball game. River Ridge is now retaking the lead, 7-6. We'll be back right after this.
Preparing for that next step in life isn't always easy. At Nautilus Financial Group, our combination of experience, professionalism, and access to a wide variety of products and services to help meet all of your financial goals. For a new level of attention, insight, and capability, contact the trusted team at Nautilus Financial Group.
When you play football, you develop this mentality that, you know, you can withstand anything. You're Mr. Tough Guy. So years I had been battling. I was just excited to finally meet someone who knew what I was going through, who saw my pain, to think that in a matter of one treatment, and it got better and better as I began to get treatments throughout the month. You know, why would you deal with this pain for another day?
So Jansen's last 19 pitches gets replaced by Reef.
Jacob Reef.
And fans, while we have a minute, we'd
Another
like
lefty.
to give a shout out of thanks to Adams Homes for supplying tonight's pregame meal to the Eagles.
Correction, 28 pitches for Jansen's.
Great subs from Publix Grocers. We'd like to thank Adams Homes.
And he's coming into a situation, Paul, you know, we took a quick break there, but Golden draws the bases loaded walk, allowing Galami to score from third. Gives River Ridge the 7-6 advantage. And the unfortunate scenario for Reef coming into a situation like this is you cannot walk the batter.
No, there's no mistakes on this now. You got to just bear down, just make your pitches. Again, if you got to rely on your defense, that's what you got to do. But like
Yeah,
you said,
it's a huge advantage for the batters, Paul, knowing that, the pitcher can't walk you, and so you're going to get a pitch to hit.
so we'll see what Jacob Reef going to go ahead and produce here for Springstead. See if he can stop the bleeding here with Carson Coolin step it up.
And he's going to try to bust open the game for River Ridge.
Ball low and away. Coolio for 3 tonight with 2 strikeouts. Here's the 1-0. Looks like an inside corner. Going to be 1-1. I think Cooley's here is just looking to make a little bit of contact, see if he can advance. There's a shot, high chopper to short. Taken over there by Franklin. Steps on the bag at second. Out number 3.
And you're an official.
River Ridge takes advantage of their opportunities. They plate 1, which is also the difference in this game. We move to the bottom of the 6th on GCSN.
Welcome to the Clubhouse, Tampa Bay's premier baseball and softball training facility. Our 11,000 square foot training facility features rentable cages and bullpen lanes, along with the newest technology such as HitTrax and Rapsodo, baseball and softball pitching machines, full gym, and plyo area, all to keep you at the top of your game. We also have a fully stocked baseball and softball pro shop carrying the biggest brands such as Marucci, Rawlings, Easton, DeMarini, Wilson, and many more. If you're in need of training, we also have the area's top professional instructors offering hitting, pitching, fielding, and strength instruction for both baseball and softball players. From youth to professional athletes, the clubhouse has you covered. We are conveniently located 1 mile east of the Suncoast Parkway on Spring Hill Drive. Stop in and check us out.
So we have a pitching change to report for River Ridge. Braden Perkins now on the mound. And we're also going to have a pinch hitter for Springstead.
I think we've still got Acevedo coming up. I think that's going to be King going to be batting probably for Alba here.
So King is up now, or?
Nope. Acevedo will be up now. Got Acevedo, and it looks like King's going to be on deck.
Okay.
And then we got Sayre, top of the lineup. All to face new pitcher for River Ridge, Braden Perkins.
So Perkins getting his warm-up pitches in.
Perkins, 17.
And what a ball game we've got going on here. River Ridge jumped out to a 6-0 lead. Springstead was chipping away. 2 runs in the second, 2 in the fourth, and then in the fifth. Tied up the ball game at 6-6, and then River Ridge answers right back to bring us where we are now, 7-6 score. 8-9-1 due up for the Eagles. That's Acevedo. Pinch hitter King will be coming in. And then top of the order, Sayre.
Leading off the bottom of the 6th for the Eagles.
So here we are in the bottom of the 6th. 7-6 River Ridge got the lead. It'll be Yari Acevedo facing Braden Perkins. Trying to get a little something started here for Springstead, see if they can come back and strike back, tie this ball game up. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, strike one. Nice fastball low down on the inside. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, strike two. Took a little something off that one.
Yeah, good start by Perkins, getting ahead 0-2. Trying to establish some momentum. He's going to be looking for that strikeout. Acevedo trying to protect and get the leadoff runner on for Springstead.
Here's the 0-2. Gets a little piece of that one, fouls that one back. Count will stay 0-2. So with River Ridge here in the driver's seat, 7-6 in the bottom of the sixth. Yuri Acevedo trying to get something going here for Springstead, down 0-2. Here's the pitch. There's a shot, right center field.
Good pursuit by Francis to corral that one in for out number one.
Francis converges on that one, puts it away, one away. That'll bring up pinch hitter Alex King for Springstead.
In for Alba, number 22, Alex King.
He got it. He brought it over to this dugout. Yeah.
So here's Perkins' first delivery to King. A ball up high. Going to be 1-0. King's first appearance tonight of the game. Swing and a miss, strike two.
Nice fastball by Perkins.
Correction. 1-1. One out here. Bottom of the sixth. Here's the 1-1. Stays up a little high. Nice eye by King. So the count's 2-1. King looking to make something happen here for Springstead. Outfield's playing him straight away. Takes that one right down the middle. That's going to be 2-2. Perkins looking to make the get the second out here. As
wow, nice pitch. Big strikeout for Perkins.
Yeah, Uncle Charlie on that one. Watch that one come right down and in. So that'll bring up Elijah Sayre. He's over 2 with a couple walks.
Yeah, going to try to get a 2-out rally going for Springstead, tie up the ball game.
And there's a swing and a miss on a low strike. That'll be 0-1.
Outs are really starting to come at a premium now. Only 4 outs remain for Springstead to try to get one. At least one.
Swing and a miss, strike two. So Perkins got these hitters a little bit off balance here. Springstead in a hole, Sayre in a hole 0-2 here. 2 outs. Down by 1. Perkins goes to the rosin bag. Looks in, gets a sign. And here's the pitch. Oh, just a little bit high on the outside there.
It took a little off of that one.
That was a nice pitch there. Let's see what Perkins comes with now. 1-2. Stays up high. Good eye there by Sayer. Not going to chase. It'll be 2-2. Sayer looking for something a little bit in inside zone. Try to get on, get a rally started here. 2-out rally for Springstead. Down by 1 here in the bottom of the 6th. Here's the 2-2. Curveball
Nice
outside
pitch.
corner. Got him.
So we move to the final frame. 7 runs on 7 hits for River Ridge, 6 runs on 6 hits for Springstead. This is it. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Certainly I'm an avid golfer, been, golf usually weekly, play a lot with my wife.
With the repetitive motion, as you know, with a lot of golfers, it's an unnatural motion that you put your body through.
After suffering for years with shoulder pain, Mike chose stem cell therapy as an alternative to surgery.
I'm just excited because patients that have been in pain for years that are now doing the things that they want to do. And Mike's just going to be adding to that list.
Call Aligned Integrative Medicine for exam and x-rays to see if you qualify for stem cell treatment.
So this is it, Paul, the final frame. 7th inning. River Ridge with a 7-6 lead. They're going to try to add to that tally, get themselves some insurance runs. They've got 9-1-2 due up.
Yeah, Jacob Reefs coming back out to get a second inning in here. He'll be facing Tommy DiLoretti.
Stepping in for the Knights, number 15, right field.
DiLoretti 0 for 3 tonight. Here we go, top of the 7th. Here's the first pitch of the inning from Reef. Ball low and on the inside corner. 1-0.
It actually hasn't cooled down much since the start of the game. Cooled down a little bit, but the humidity has stayed high, so it's kind of turned into a muggy evening. You might be able to see the mist on our home plate camera as it starts to kind of fill up the outfield a little bit.
That pitch was low and away. It's going to be 2-0 now to DiLoretti. There's a pitch inside for a strike.
Yeah, Reef bringing the change up there to get that called strike in the zone.
That'll be 2-1. There's a shot right over second base, going to go into the gap. Looks like it's going to be extra bases for DiLoretti. He takes his turn, goes to second. Oh, he's motoring for third. Could be a play at third. High throw. He's in with a triple.
Yeah, nice piece of hitting by DiLoretti. Just what you wanted if you're the River Ridge Royal Knights, a leadoff triple.
Yeah, you got to put them where they ain't, and that's what he did. Stick it right there in the hole out in the gap in right center field, and he turned on the motor and got himself a triple. So with a man on third, that'll bring up the starter for River Ridge, Joey DiCiario. There's a shot right to second. Check the runner at third. Goes over to first. Nice play by Sayer. That'll be 1 out.
Yeah, good job by Reef getting that ground ball, keeping it in the infield to get out number 1. Exactly what you wanted if you're the Eagles. Want to do anything you can to prevent that run from crossing.
That'll bring up Anthony Galemi. Infield in again. That's curveball in for a strike.
Yeah, I really like the break on that pitch. Well done.
Galemi 2 for 3 tonight. 3 runs scored. 5 stolen bases. Here's the 0-1. Nice swing there. Got nothing. 0-2.
Yeah,
Looks
the
like
way he's running the bases, the county sheriffs are going to set up a speed trap in the parking lot here.
Yeah. Here's the 0-2. Takes a shot to short. Franklin comes up, goes to first in time. That'll be 2 outs. Keeps the runner at third.
Yeah, well done by Franklin coming up with that ball, which it was a hard hit ball. But taking a look at De Loretta the entire way, making sure that he stayed at third before he fired over to first. Good job by Franklin.
So with 2 outs here, that brings up Darian Collins. Runner at third. Reef looks in. Here's the pitch. There's a shot to right center field. Right field is going back. Right at the track. Oh, he misjudges it. Drops it. Collins on his way to third. A run will score. Call that an E9.
Yeah, River Ridge gets a break on that one. Gets them that insurance run that they were looking to get.
That'll put Springstead in a little bit of a hole on that.
Center fielder number 14, Francis.
But we say it all the time. You know, put your bat on the ball, good things can happen, and it did for Collins and the Royal Knights.
I'm going to bring up Chad Francis. He fouls it off to the right. Going to be 0-1. So 2 outs here. Runner at third. Not sure if Dalton Williams may have lost that in the light or something out there. He's got to shake that off. River Ridge now got an 8-6 lead here in the top of the 7th. Here's the 0-1. A little outside. Going to be 1-1. Chad Francis 1 for 4 tonight. A couple stolen bases and RBI. A couple runs scored. Here's the pitch. Stays up high. Going to be 2-1. That stays outside. You're going to run the count 3-1.
Yeah, you know, Paul, and not to be overlooked on that last play for Collins, you know, it looked like a routine fly ball to right field. But if Collins doesn't run that ball out, there's no way he gets the third.
No. Should the hustle. Got to keep doing that. There's a pop fly. It's going to go out of play on the right side. That'll bring the count full. So Reef got a full count. 2 outs here.
A good hustle by Williams and Dressendorfer, going as far as the field would let them.
Reef stares in. Comes set. Here's the full count. There's a
There's
shot.
A hard hit ball.
High fly ball to left center field, excuse me.
And
taken in by the outfielder King. That should end it.
Yeah, caught at the warning track, but not before River Ridge adds the insurance run they were looking for. 8 runs, 8 hits for River Ridge, 6 runs, 6 hits for Springstead. This is it. 2 to tie, 3 to win, right after this. Well, this is it, Paul. Bottom of the 7th inning. River Ridge got that insurance run that they were looking for. But the Eagles do have the harder their order up to try to get the job done. They need 2 to tie, 3 to win. And they've got 2, 3, 4 hitters up to do it.
Yeah, they'll march out Anderson, Garcia, and Janssens to go ahead and face Perkins. Perkins going to try to go ahead and hold off the Eagles here. See if they can notch in a win for River Ridge. So Brady Anderson will lead things off for Springstead here. He's
And
1 for 3.
And again, don't forget to stick with us at the end of tonight's ball game. We'll announce our Glory Days player of the game.
Fielder number 3, Brendan Anderson.
A lot of options to choose from here in this wonderful ball game here tonight. But we still got a long way to go.
We've got a lefty-lefty matchup here. Here's the first pitch here from Perkins. A little outside.
Anderson showed bunt on that one, pulled it back.
Cooley playing in at third.
Yeah, Wilson pretty far back at first. Got to wonder if that's what Anderson saw there, possibly trying to take advantage.
Perkins gets the benefit of the doubt on that outside strike. Going to be 1-1 now to Anderson.
Nice pitch by Perkins.
Strike. 1-2.
Anderson will be looking to protect.
Here's the 1-2. Now the curveball popped up in the left field. Short and left coming in.
Good communication, by Galemi with the late call off, seeing that Collins was having difficulty with that one.
So that'll bring up Jaden Garcia.
The catcher number 24, Jaden Garcia.
1 out in the inning. Off the pop out that Perkins was able to procure.
Here's the pitch. Garcia up high. Curveball didn't break down enough on that one. It's going to be 1-0. Here's the pitch. Fastball.
Good spot. Right on the outer half.
1-1. Perkins staring in. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Nice pitch on the outside corner. That's going to be 1-2. Took a little something off of that one.
Yeah, Perkins doing well to get ahead here. Just trying to keep the Eagle batters off balance. And he's done it. He did well with Anderson, doing well with Garcia right now.
Yeah, the last inning he had 2 strikeouts and a flyout, so 1, 2, 3. He's looking to match that in this inning. Here's the 1-2 pitch to Garcia. Swing and a miss, strike 3.
Yeah, gets it done with the fastball. And the second out of the inning. So the Eagles are now down to their last one.
Comes down to Nico Janssens to keep this rally alive for Springstead. Janssens 2 for 3 tonight.
The first baseman, number 12, Nico Janssen.
Lefty versus lefty matchup here. Here comes Perkins' pitch. Curveball on the inside corner, strike 1.
Great spot on that one.
Perkins really impressed me tonight. He's inning and 2/3, but he's throwing everything at him Off-speed, curveballs, fastballs. Springstead just hadn't got a chance to get around on it. There's
hitting
another
his
one.
spots too, and again, right there, hitting that spot again.
So it's down to our last strike here. 0-2. Here's the 0-2. A little low. That'll be 1-2 now. Perkins goes to the rosin. Looks in, gets the sign from Golden. There's a shot right to short. Scooped up by Yeager over to first, and that'll do it.
And that's your ball game, folks.
And what a ball game it was. A battle the entire way. But River Ridge is going to take the final score. They'll take home the victory. 8 runs on 8 hits, 2 errors for River Ridge. 6 runs, 6 hits, and 6 errors for Springstead. Let's go ahead and toss it over to Paul Smith to give us our Glory Days player of the game. Paul, who you got?
Well, I got Anthony Galemi for River Ridge, who had a pretty good game, especially on the bases tonight. He went 2 for 4. He had 5 stolen bases. He had an RBI, 3 runs scored the game-winning run. So the player of the game tonight is going to be Anthony Galemi for River Ridge.
Congratulations to Anthony Galemi. You're our Glory Days player of the game. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast tonight. Don't forget to like and subscribe on YouTube. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter at GCSN Broadcast. For Paul Smith, I'm Will Wilkie, and we'll see you next time. Thank you, you too.